Hello, viewers. Very good evening and welcome to yet another edition on the program called Viewpoint with Sajal. Just a small statistic that I would like to put across today to begin the video. We all use ball pens, right? We have been using since our childhood during the school days, even today. Very common. We discover that a ball pen comprises of a cap on top of it. Now that cap is 20% of the minority community. Imagine, just take hypothetically, 20% of the minority community. The balance body of that pen, which comprises of the refill and which is actually used for the writing purpose, is the majority community, which is like 80% in India. So now what are the interesting findings for me is that, whenever you put that pen in your pocket, so what is peeping out or what is being put on showcase is the minority. Or otherwise, in other words, whenever you do some constructive work, the most important part is the majority, which helps you write. Now you can relate it. Just think it over. Is that what is actually happening in the country ever since independence? How many subsidies are being allotted to majority community? How many government benefits? I, being a middle class person, coming from the general category, I don't remember of a benefit that I have ever availed or been on offer for me, even for my children, even for my siblings, whatsoever. Now, this was just, I was trying to make a build-up. Now, in context to this, there is the MY factor that has come into play in the upcoming polls in UP or the Uttar Pradesh. We have seen a series of people or the sitting ministers in the cabinet of Yogi Adityanath, changing their gears or shifting their loyalties. I mean, they have no loyalty. In fact, they had no loyalty in 2017 as well. People like Swami Prasad Maurya and the gang that follows. I mean, in fact, they just came, they were in a different political organization, political party, and then they shifted to BJP. They only want themselves to be put on the forefront. Apna kaam banta bhar mein jaye janta. Is that the actual motto? Now I've heard over the news channel wherein Swami Prasad Maurya and his gang, why I'm calling it a gang, because they have no political ideology. They have no thought process behind them. Why this person called Swami Prasad Maurya was demanding a ticket for his son when BJP is so bad, when the government has not done anything in the last 5 years, and why he actually wanted to shift from the constituency. That was his first prerequisite. You know why? I give you the insights. I've done a little bit of research. It's something which I have not, I'm claiming that I have, digged it out. But yes, I have done a little bit of research over social media, over the news channels. And this is what I want to present that my understanding is. I may be correct or I may not be. You may agree with me or you may not be. The vote composition of his constituency is such that if at all MY factor comes into play, so he would be losing a major chunk of his vote bank. So what he thought, that is one prerequisite. The other aspect attached to it is there is an internal survey being conducted by BJP state unit, the central unit, and there was a team. It has been learned that there is a team from the Gujarat BJP that has conducted a survey in UP. And they have a basis upon these kind of data collection. They have done their analysis and prepared a list out of which that these are the ones, I mean, maybe 15-20% of these are the sitting MLAs who would not be getting the ticket in the upcoming polls. So what I have learned is that the list got leaked internally, and when the list got leaked, these people found their names into it. So whether before they could actually, put across their demands, it was quite clear that they would not be getting any ticket this time in the poll-bound state for the Uttar Pradesh. And that is the reason why all of a sudden, just 1 month prior to the elections, the polls, the government has not done anything for the SC, the ST, OBC, the Dalits, blah, 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 whatever. You enjoyed the entire 5-year terms as a cabinet minister. All of a sudden, all of you, and mind it, if you see their resignations, the language, word to word, verbatim, is the same. It seems like that one person has drafted that and, made 10 copies and asked them to just fill in their name and sign it and send it. That's about it. This is what has been, to me, that is what I can make out. Any which ways. Another aspect coming, I would say, and which is very interesting. If you would have noticed that there is a statement made by Akhilesh maybe yesterday or day before yesterday that the party, after the first list of candidates being declared by the BJP, there is a statement made by the Akhilesh Yadav that Baba has been sent back to Gorakhpur. His party itself has done that. I enjoyed that comment, but let me throw some light. This is my viewpoint. Again, I'm reiterating. So my viewpoint is that why Baba went to contest from the Gorakhpur is that from Gorakhpur, he will not be confined to one constituency if he's contesting from there. Which means nightmares for the opposition. Because now Baba would be absolutely free to move around and run the campaign. Yogi Adityanath would be running the campaign all across the state. Gorakhpur is such a stronghold of Yogi Adityanath. Akhilesh Yadav, he was doing what you call Jan Sampark Yatra or something, moving all across the state. Why did he not enter Gorakhpur? Why did he skip away from Mau? So that shows the kind of, hold Yogi Adityanath is enjoying in Gorakhpur. बेटी हूं लड़ सकती हूं, लड़की हूं लड़ सकती हूं. Oh my God, Congress Party and Priyanka Vadra. So what is happening? Most recently, I was just, discussing it with someone, and in fact, the most recent survey that I saw maybe yesterday itself, BJP is actually consolidating and holding its ground with a whopping vote share of around 41% in tune, which means the BJP is retaining what it achieved 5 years back. You talk in terms of anti-incumbency. You talk about the popularity of the chief minister. All the political pundits. I mean, look at that. There are multiple surveys that are still reflecting, and some of the very conservative ones, maybe from the Librandus, which are showing that yes, the seats would come down, maybe, but then the government would be repeated. The government would again be repeated. One more thing, it has been commonly asked, why BJP? I saw the first list. Why BJP does not give ticket to a single Muslim? Now, my viewpoint is, how fair in India's political scenario you can be. When you are saying, when you are deliberate, you are absolutely clear in your thought process that this particular community does not vote for me. So if one particular community is not voting for you, why should I give tickets? This is what the same question that was asked to then Chief Minister and today's Prime Minister Modi in a conclave, that why you do not give tickets to Muslims. Why only Muslims are always in question. Now I take you back to my opening of this video wherein I gave you a narration about a ball pen. So this community is only used as a showcase business. That's it. What they have earned, they must think, they must analyze. In last 74 years, under the UPA government or the Congress, major chunk was Congress. Across all states, majority states, in center. I mean, where they are today. You talk to them on education. No, they're just not interested. Yeah, they are interested in biryanis. A 500 rupee note. They are just not interested in laptops, computers, pen, paper, education. Because the mindset is such. The other day I was listening to Arzu Kazmi. She's a journalist from Pakistan. And she was discussing, she was on a program with one of our Indian Maulana, Maulana Rashidi, I believe. And a very straightforward question there did she ask. I was amused. And he had no answers. What did she ask? She says, Maulana Sahab, हमारे यहाँ ये कहा जाता है कि हम जिहाद भी करते हैं, हम मरते हैं, ऊपर जाते हैं, हमें 72 हूरें मिलती हैं. तो वो जो 72 हूर्स हैं और बकायदा उनका डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया है. एक जनाब ने तो डिस्क्रिप्शन, one person he gave that Maulana that one hoor is going to be 130 feet tall. I mean, imagine bloody 130 feet tall. If you have your girlfriend that tall, you probably need to buy a plot, construct the building, make her stand outside, rather on the road, and come and touch and meet her through different balconies. Imagine, of different floors. So, coming back to what she asked, why did only men have that liberty that they would be having 72 hoors when they go up? What about women? Why can't we have 72 guys up there? Why is that so that I have to live with the same husband, the same idiot with whom I've spent my life out here on the planet called Earth or Zameen pe ya Dunya mein, and I was not very happy. So mujhe upar jaake bhi still I have to live with him. Oh my God. And you guys are lucky enough that you would be having 72 hoors. Fairies, angels. So that is, and he had no answer. He had just no answer. People, I would not be prolonging my videos very long, but then yes, I'm enjoying talking to all of you, sharing my viewpoints. You all are welcome to put your comments. I will honor them, respect them, because I am a kind of a person who like criticism. So even if you disagree by what I'm saying, you can always put a comment. You can, and if at all you like what I present, what I talk. Look, I'm not a professional journalist. I'm just like, I just want to bring out my opinion. I'm sharing my opinion. So if you like my understanding, my communication, my content, I would request that promote me, support me. You can share my channel. You can put across as many comments as you want. I will read them personally and I will get back to you. I will reply them. In fact, so much so in near future, I'm also planning to invite some of my subscribers onto a program with me so that we can discuss, we can have it live. We can certainly have it live and we can share the recordings as well. So people, please do not forget to like, subscribe, share the link in your groups, with your family members, your friends, because I tell you something, this is my commitment. No obscenity, no vulgarity would be there on this channel, what we call as Viewpoint with Sajal. So all right people, thank you very much. I'm signing off for this edition and I would be seeing you back the other side in a short while. Take care, God bless you all, sleep well and please stay safe. Goodbye.